Google search is changing, and for many website owners, that change feels uncomfortable. For years, the SEO playbook was relatively straightforward. You researched keywords, created content, improved rankings, and earned clicks from search results. Success was often measured by where your pages appeared and how much traffic reached your website. Today, that model is being challenged. Google is introducing AI-powered search experiences, including AI overviews and AI mode. Instead of simply displaying a list of links, Google can increasingly generate answers directly within the search experience. For creators, marketers, freelancers, agencies, and small businesses, that raises an obvious question. If Google answers the question itself, what happens to the websites that used to receive those clicks? The reality is more nuanced than many headlines suggest. This is not a story about SEO disappearing. It's a story about SEO adapting to a different search environment. To understand why, it helps to look at how search has traditionally worked. For decades, search engines primarily acted as discovery tools. A user entered a query, Google identified relevant pages, and those pages competed for visibility through rankings. The objective was simple: appear higher than competing pages and earn the click. That model helped build an entire industry around optimization, content strategy, technical SEO, and search visibility. AI-powered search adds another layer to that process. Instead of only presenting links, Google can now summarize information, generate answers, and guide users through follow-up questions without requiring multiple searches. That's where AI overviews and AI mode become important. Search is becoming more conversational. Users may receive direct answers, explore related questions, and continue refining their search without leaving Google's interface. From a user's perspective, that can be faster and more convenient. For publishers, however, it introduces a different challenge. Visibility no longer guarantees clicks in the same way it once did. That's one reason discussions around zero-click search have become so common. In some cases, users may find enough information directly in the search experience that they never visit a website at all. For businesses and publishers that depend heavily on search traffic, it's understandable why that creates concern. At the same time, focusing only on lost clicks can obscure the larger shift taking place. The most significant change isn't that AI generates answers. It's that AI-generated answers still depend on information sources. The answer engine still needs content. It still relies on expertise. It still depends on trustworthy information. In other words, websites haven't become less important. Their role within the search ecosystem is evolving. Historically, many SEO strategies focused heavily on ranking positions. Increasingly, site owners may also need to think about citation potential. Can your content become a source that AI systems trust enough to reference? Can it provide information that is clear, useful, and reliable enough to support an answer? Those questions are becoming more relevant. This is also where many people misread the current moment. Some assume AI search means websites no longer matter. Others conclude that traditional SEO is completely dead. Neither view is particularly helpful. Search engines still need content to evaluate, compare, and reference. Users still need trustworthy information. Businesses still need visibility. What's changing is how that visibility may be earned. In many situations, being included in an answer could become just as important as appearing in a list of links. That shift has practical implications for smaller websites. Instead of asking only, "How do I rank for this keyword?" a more useful question might be, "How do I become the most valuable source on this topic?" For many site owners, A content audit is a practical place to start. Review your existing content through 3 lenses. First, usefulness. Does the content directly answer real questions your audience is asking? Is the information clear, specific, and actionable? Does it solve a genuine problem? Second, trust. Does the content demonstrate expertise? Is it clear who created it and why readers should trust it? Is the information accurate, consistent, and regularly maintained? Third, citation value. If an AI system is looking for a reliable source to support an answer, would your content be a strong candidate? Pages that provide clear explanations, practical guidance, original insights, and focused expertise may be better positioned than content created primarily to target keywords. This is one area where smaller sites can have an advantage. Large publishers often compete across thousands of topics. Smaller organizations can build deeper expertise within a narrower area. A creator can share specialized knowledge within a specific niche. A local business can provide details that come directly from serving customers in a particular market. A consultant can answer industry questions based on years of practical experience. Those types of insights are often difficult to replicate. Consider a few examples. If you're a creator, focus on producing content that offers genuine perspective, experience, and utility, rather than publishing articles that repeat information already available everywhere else. Answer the questions your audience actually asks and provide explanations they can put to use. If you're a marketer, think beyond individual keywords. Build content that helps people understand a topic more completely. The more useful and comprehensive that content becomes, the more likely it is to remain visible as search evolves. If you're a local business, make sure your website clearly communicates your services, expertise, and the problems you help solve. Local relevance and practical information still matter because people ultimately need real providers, not just answers. Across all of these examples, the common theme is usefulness. Not manipulation, not shortcuts, not panic. Usefulness. Of course, there are still uncertainties. AI search continues to evolve. User behavior will continue to change. Traffic patterns may look different from what businesses experienced in previous years. No one can predict every outcome with confidence. But one principle has remained surprisingly consistent throughout the history of search. The sites that help users the most tend to create the most durable value. As Google search becomes more focused on AI-generated answers, the goal for small sites shouldn't be to chase every new feature or react to every announcement. The goal should be to become a source that deserves to be referenced. Because in an environment increasingly shaped by AI answers, trust, usefulness, and credibility may matter more than ever. And for creators, freelancers, marketers, SEO professionals, and small businesses, that doesn't represent the end of SEO. It may simply be the next stage of it.